Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode, and I want to show you what I just unlocked here really quick. So this guy had 17 coal for an emerald, which is a pretty good trade. It's not that bad, but look what I unlocked. 11 for diamond pickaxe, and I was like, oh my god, yes! And so I gotta go get a bunch of emeralds and get an awesome trade. This is quite literally the last of my emerald supply, but it's pretty much going to give me enough diamond pickaxes to last me for the rest of the game. How freaking awesome is that? I'm going to go ahead and trade off the rest of my coal as well. Why? Because it's a freaking awesome idea. Let's see what his next trade is. Update. Update. OCD. Oh, it's crap. Anyway. And the next thing that I wanted to look at today was the update to the ZDS, that's a zombie defense system, for those of you that have been out of the loop. So before we had a ton of repeaters that was hooked up to this AND gate over here, and that would send the signal off, and when this torch is on, basically our ZDS is active, protecting our villagers. As many of you would have noticed, a lot of the times the villagers were getting locked out because the delay wasn't long enough. Well, I didn't want to go through and I didn't want to make a bajillion freaking repeaters to I don't know, to create the delay to give the villagers time. So I was talking to a couple of friends here. Shout out to Durazik. Ben's an awesome guy. He and I kind of put this together, and basically what's going on is there's a dispenser down here that I've just filled up with seeds. The dispenser will shoot out whenever it becomes nighttime, and so then the delay, this is water on top of soul sand, so it moves really slow. I'll just throw a block of cobblestone. So yeah, you can see there that if I were to follow this all the way down, I think there was like a 17-second delay from the repeater, or the dispenser firing all the way down to the pressure plate. But then the problem I had was nighttime lasts for 7 minutes, whereas items despawn after 5. So what you can see here, this torch and that redstone down there, this is part of a memory latch, and so this memory latch basically says, oh, there's an item there, and then it just remembers that there was an item there until I tell it otherwise. And so the memory latch comes over here, you can't really see it, spin around, camera angles being all terrible. Memory latch comes over here, hits this repeater then powers this block, and voila, that's how it knows that it's nighttime, on a nice delayed there. And then once it turns back to daytime, after that block disappears, I would grab it, but I don't have an easy way of getting down and out. So once it becomes daytime again, oh hey, check this out. You see how this fired, which caused this inverter to trigger, which caused the memory latch to alternate. So you remember earlier, this torch was, well, it's still on, and it will be on or off until that item despawns. But that's okay, because see, that's why we did the AND gate, is because it came daytime, so that updates, and so now our signal is off. So yay! And this works 100% all time. The only thing I gotta do is just make sure that this dispenser never runs out of items. Other than that, it's pretty well set. So I'm gonna close this back off. That is something I'm a little bit worried about. I don't want mobs being able to get in there and hit that pressure plate, because that will throw it off. So we've just got it quite hidden there. Actually, I just used up the rest of my, oh well. So yeah, and then I dug this hole out here. That way I can, oh look, it's the gate mechanism, and then yeah, so you get the idea. Ooh, also, I just want to show you the emerald trades that we've been getting so far. All them diamond pickaxes, that's quite a bit, we're good there. I don't have much in the way of shovels going on. Got a couple diamond axes, a couple of hoes, we got axes and hoes. Then swords, got a couple of swords. A lot of armor. I'm gonna wait to enchant it though. And then I want to start at my nearest convenience to start enchanting like level 30 bows, and hopefully get infinity bows, so that way whenever we go to the end, which I would like to go somewhat soon, we could use the infinity bows rather than having to bring a massive stockpile of arrows. So also, this lever here is kind of like a master override lever. Whenever I notice a village gets locked outside of his house and the stairs are up, like the ZDS is active, I can flop this lever and then it lowers the stairs, and that would let the villager into the house. The only kind of problem is it kind of also lets the zombie into the house too. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out. Iron golems, why do you always cluster over there? Richard, tell your friends to spread out. Well, I realized we had talked in the past about how we were going to be doing... That doesn't go there. That goes there. Okay. Like building a blacksmith or building a storage system and stuff like that. But I realized that we have almost no redstone. Like, we are out. And there's none hiding anywhere. So I think we're going to change this episode just a little bit here. I think we're going to go... I think we're going to go mining. But we're going to do it in a very, very fun way. Don't look at the gunpowder in my inventory. Shh. After I made all this lovely red block in my hand, I kind of realized something else here, and that's just how much more we still have to do. Like all the gunpowder, that requires like a creeper farm of some sort. And then, oh god, there was other things. Like, while I was doing it, I was like, man, by using this gunpowder, I'm not going to be able to make splash potions of harming anymore either, which I need for the blaze farm. Because it gets really boring trying to melee down all those. Oh, I forgot my freaking fortune pickaxe. No. Turn around. Turn around, boat. Thank you. Oh my gosh. No. Anyway, so like, we have so many farms that we need to build. We need to build like a spider farm, which, remember, from a long time ago, I realize it's been a while since we've been back in there together. But there was that skeleton farm, and then I think it was a skeleton farm, and then the spider farm that were like right next to each other down in the double ravine. So that we'll probably make something out of that, and then we need to build like a dark room mob spawner. What am I doing? Yeah, I know, I'm putting the boat back. Just because I like to push the button. It's alright. Fortune, there you are. Okay, cool. Let's get going. No, anyway, so, like, we need to make a creeper farm, which the only way is with a dark room spawner. And then we need to make the spider farm, and then just all sorts of fun stuff. Splat. Okay, glad to see that I don't take any damage from that anymore. Or, it hasn't. You know what I mean. Okay, so... Ooh, it's 4 wide. Oh, that's gonna make it awkward. Well, let's figure this out. Woo! Nothing too fancy going on here. I've just been digging crazy far back in a straight line. I'll go back and place TNT down once it's all said and done. But hey, look, we found some diamond. That's always nice. This is when this is where I've been strip mining or branch mining or whatever you may call it. I've had a couple people ask me, like, where do I get all my diamonds? The diamond tools pretty much come straight from the villagers. I try to, you know, go that route. Let's see what we get. 1. This is our fortune, yeah. 1 again. Oh, no luck, man. Oh, I think I saw 3 there. Oh, there was quite a bit. Ooh, we went from 2 to 9. That was 7 between 2 blocks. Oh, that looked like 3. Yes, it was. Big money. Big money. 12 to 15. So what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We went 6 diamonds to 15 diamonds. That is awesome. So no, anyway, to answer that question, I think this might be like I'm going to answer a bunch of questions in today's episode. Oh man. No, to answer the question of like where I've been mining, where I get my supplies, how I do all that fun stuff, like iron, we get from the iron golem farm, so I don't really pay attention to iron all too much when I'm mining. The biggest things that I look for is diamonds and gold. Past that, you know, doesn't really... And redstone. Oh my gosh, how can I forget redstone? Redstone's the whole reason we came out here today. And then... I feel like that answers that question pretty well. Let's see, what was the other one? Oh, I think I might have said something in the past, like... I don't know, but I've seen a bunch of comments about, like, the series is ending. No. No, I'm having way too much fun. Like, I don't know. I just, like, playing games and Minecraft in particular are fun as a single player experience, but, like, more so than that. Sorry, I'm repositioning myself in my chair. I'm getting so into this conversation, into this speech. Playing video games are fun on your own, but, like, having people that are interested in it and share your story and, like, share the experience with you, just makes it so much more entertaining. I mean, I hope I'm entertaining for you guys, but like you guys are entertaining for me. So I feel like it's like you know how they say like a downward spiral? Well, I feel like we're an upward spiral of just, I say this a lot, but just of awesomeness. And we need to spread our awesomeness all over. Yeah. Anyway, I feel like this is going to be far enough back. I'm not really sure of the blast radius of TNT. I don't want to risk destroying any redstone. Oop, it got dark. Not really sure of the blast radius of TNT. If you know what like the actual blast radius is, because I'm going to go like TNT here and then TNT there and hope that it all fires in a chain. I think I'm going to put them a couple blocks apart. I don't know. We'll see here in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I realize it just got really dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're placing down the TNT now, and I really hope I'm going every 5th block. Is what I'm kind of aiming for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really, really dark. 1, 2, 3, 5. I hope that this will be enough to do. Yeah, this is really my first time playing around with TNT in a legit way as well. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've done my fair share of like creative TNT explosions, but this TNT was all legit, man. So I'm kind of excited. I hope you're excited as well. I think that was 5. That looks good. 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh man, it's so dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh hey, that turned out quite nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and back up the world real quick, just in case. You know, just you know. Okay. Alrighty, everything's been properly saved, and here we go. See if we can chase with it. Oh no! Are they too far apart? Let's try again. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, man. Yeah, buddy. Find me all them goodies. Oh, lava. No, go faster. Oh, dodge the gravel. Dodge the gravel. I feel like it's out of an episode of Indiana Jones. Like, oh yeah. That is cool. I really like that. It wasn't quite as wide as I was hoping for, though. It's alright. I think it'll be enough for what we need. Like, I can go back and clean this up and blah blah. Oh, good God. How did we dodge that? That's a big freaking... Oh, hey, look, a cave. Little tip of the day here. I think we've talked about this in the past, but always put your torches on the left-hand side of your cave. Get out here, gravel. Oh, I heard a zombie. And that way you can quickly and easily find your way out whenever you need to, because if you put all your torches on the left-hand side of the cave, whenever you need to be escaping, they're then on the right side. But hey, there's helping you become a better gamer. I'm pretty sure somebody already says that. I'm pretty sure that's Day 9's logo or theme motif thing. Anyway, you know, for a first time playing around with TNT, not too shabby. The first thing I noticed though, we should have built it 1 block higher. That way I would have stayed flat, but it's not that big of a deal. We did uncover quite a bit of redstone, which is super awesomeness. I don't know if... Yeah, that looks like that was it. I don't know if it'll be enough for what we're wanting to do today. I don't even know if we're going to have enough time for today's episode. We might have to just work on some other projects. Dude, TNT is totally worth it, though. That was fun. We need to do that again. I don't know. TNT projects. Like, for reals, man. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Like, is there any legit reasons why we could just use TNT all the freaking time? I don't know. Fortune pick. Come on, man. Work with me. Don't go into the lava, though. Alright, that's good. Did we uncover anything else? Double torch, because I'm a goofball. What's that? Oh, that's just dirt. Gravel! I know, I'm using a silk touch pick, or silk touch shovel right now. Ooh, block. I don't know. I really have no reason to have silk touch on a shovel, so I'm not too concerned about it, though. That was it. There's like nothing down here. Oh well. Something else I was just thinking about. I've just finished mining a gold vein a little ways back, and you know how we've got the iron golem farm? Well, something I think, you know, I have a little piece of paper right next to me of like things I want to do, work on in the Minecraft Let's Play, so that way, you know, I never forget or anything like that. Torch goes down to signify the dead end. Okay, so you know how we have the iron golem farm and that basically gives us like an unlimited amount of iron? Well, I kind of want to do the same thing for gold. And it's like, well, how do I get an unlimited amount of gold? And I've already kind of figured this out. And somebody recently posted in the comments, I don't remember who it was offhand, about we need to build a zombie pigman farm in order to be able to farm their nuggets, and I believe they also have a rare chance of dropping. Do I have anything down here I can see? I'm pretty sure these are all finished. Sometimes I get lazy and just dig them out, but don't get the materials. Anyway, we need to build a zombie pigman farm, and I want to try to do this without looking up any tutorials or anything like that, so I'm curious on any ideas that we may have together. Like, I'm kind of thinking that if we build, I don't know, like a cover like the surrounding area in lava, so that way nothing can spawn there, and then build a tiny little platform elevated. I'll hang on. Anyway, sorry, that always gets kind of nauseating jumping up in that circle. We still need to build the elevator. So many projects. No, so we cover the world, the nether with lava, so that way nothing can spawn. And then what we do is we would leave like a tiny little patch or whatever where the zombie pigmen can spawn at, and then we set up some sort of death contraption or some way of killing them out really, really quickly. That we... Ugh, I need to close that, get rid of all that goofy looking stuff. So that way we could farm whatever spawns on that little bitty path there. So, I don't know. Sorry about that. I had to stop the recording. Sometimes since patch 1.3, like fraps in Minecraft, I don't know, it's like my sensitivity just spikes. That's why it looked like I lost control of my character there for a second. I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, so in the... Oh gosh. See, there it's doing it again. Alright, anyway. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh, so... I don't know, what are your thoughts on getting a zombie pigman farm set up, something that we could open up like an unlimited amount of gold? See, why does it do this? Like, I'm just barely moving my mouse, man. Boat? Why? Well, that kind of answers another question that a lot of you have asked. What program do I use to record gameplay? And what I would recommend is it is getting close to nighttime. I should get out of here before we get locked in. The program I would recommend over and over and over a million times is Fraps. See, like, oh my gosh. And somebody also recently brought up in the comments, like, what happens if a villager is out past nighttime? What if he's late getting home? And then, well, it's like Nimbus has a pretty strict curfew now. If you're not home when the zombie defense system activates, you're in trouble. We'll just say that. Your brains are gonna be devoured. Oh, and very, very quickly, this is how the master control works. You can see how the stairs are up right now. Well, if I just flip this, be quiet, Felix, Garfield. It all goes down, and then just toggle it again. And it goes back up, so that way I could let the villagers in. And how that works is it's just set up to the master inverter down there, and it just turns the inverter on, I believe, whereas it's off by default. Alright, and I realize that the episode's getting a little bit long, so I do just want to talk to you about a couple more things. First thing, this is kind of the design I'm thinking that we're going to go for with the spires or the top of the castle here. I think that'll look really, really cool once it's all said and done. At least, like, we did good, but just, like, it wasn't as good as it could have been over here. Like, that just, I don't know. Compared that one to the one all the way, it still hasn't registered that it's daytime yet. I napped, which kind of adds a delay. But I think that looks way better. And then once we start to get some designs in the walls and stuff like that, and speaking of the designs in the walls, but once we start to get them in there, I think it'll just clean it up and it'll look nicer, and it'll bring the excuse me, it'll bring the whole thing together. And with that, like, the reason I chose Netherrack is because I do want it to kind of be like a darker, like, kind of, I don't want it to be an evil castle, but just like a darker theme. And so this is kind of like another idea. I think I saw this somewhere. I don't remember where I saw it, but go with like the nether brick fences here, and then have it look like it's kind of like a patch job. I don't know. I think that looks kind of cool as well. Add some flavor, makes the castle look like it's been through some tough times. Somebody shot some TNT at it, shot a cannon at it, and did some damage here. So with that being said, this is kind of where I'm going to wrap up today's episode. Update! Dang it, it's daytime. Let the villagers out! So says Arctic Nims. No, let's see, the things that I wanted to ask you about, and I think we're going to have to do the storage room ahead of the blacksmith just because of all the supplies and how I want to set up the storage room. You'll see. It's going to be like the central hub of the castle. So anyway, what other designs do you think we could get going on full Castle Day Nims? I can't think of anything else. So hey, yeah, keep being awesome, and try to help someone else be a little bit more awesome. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.